Hi, Paula, and hello, Real Women of Philadelphia. My name is Vicki, and I'm coming to you from Greenville, South Carolina. I just first want to say, Paula, that I am a huge fan of yours, and for the last couple summers, we've been able to go down to Savannah, Georgia. My husband goes down there on business, so my son and I tag along with him, and we were able to go to your restaurant. There's your book, which I love. I cook out of all the time. And also, when I was down there, I was able to meet you and your son. You happened to be there that day, and I was just so thrilled. And we really, really enjoyed your restaurant. The food was absolutely delicious. And speaking of delicious, I have a recipe I'd like to share with you today. The name of this recipe is called Crazy Good Crab Dip, and it's called that because that's exactly what it is. It is just so, so good. What I'd like to tell you that's great about this recipe is that I got this probably about 25 years ago. I met a Native American woman down in Florida, and she had a huge ranch on there, and she invited us out to this big party at her ranch, and we went there, and there was all these women cooking in the kitchen. It was just a wonderful day, and she had so much delicious food there, and she had this dip, and I asked her what it was. She told me it was crab dip, so I took and put it on a cracker and took a bite, and at that point I was hooked. I mean, you've had many dips before, and this is just something that stands out above many, many other things I've eaten. So I just really wanted to share it with you today. What's great about this recipe is the fact that it only uses 5 ingredients. It makes it simple to make. I can run through those ingredients with you right now. We actually use crab meat, 1 pound, but maybe there's a secret. It's not actually crab meat, it's imitation crab meat. It's called surimi. It's made with white pollock fish. You can get it in your seafood deli. And what's great about this is that it's very cost effective. It's about 1/3 the cost of regular crab meat. And I've always used this as what the recipe calls for, and it's always been a hit. And so it's very, very inexpensive to make as well. So we use 1 pound of crab meat. We use 1 onion, which I've already minced very, very finely. We use prepared horseradish. I use 3 tablespoons. If you don't like it that spicy, you can always alter it and use 1 or 2, whatever is your preference, but I like it tangy, so I use 3. And then, of course, the star of our show, which is Philadelphia cream cheese. Now, not only do we use 1 package, 8-ounce package, we use 2, which makes it extra delicious and creamy. So let me get started and show you how to do this. Okay, ladies, we're ready to start mixing. As I said before, we have 1 pound of crab meat, which I've already pretty much shredded most of it up. Now, remember, this is surimi crab meat that you get from your seafood deli, and you can ask your seafood manager at your local grocery store. It's usually in the fresh seafood case, so you get that 1 pound. It's also very delicious by itself, but it makes a great dip. Once we have that, we've shredded that. Make sure you shred it very finely as well, so that everything blends together. Next, we have our minced onion. We have 1 medium minced onion. We add that in. Next, we have our prepared horseradish, which is 3 tablespoons. We like spicy. And next, we have the star of our show, which is Philadelphia cream cheese. Now remember, ladies, this has to be at room temperature, so that it blends very well. 2 8-ounce cream cheeses. This is going to be so good. Okay. And our last and final ingredient is our cracked black pepper. I'd say about a teaspoon. You can make it spicier if you like, but I put about a teaspoon in there. I think that really gives it a little bit of depth of flavor. Okay, we've got all of our ingredients in the bowl. Incorporated very well. Okay, I'm back, and I've mixed all my ingredients together in my mixing bowl. Now I've transferred it into my baking bowl, which is going to be a baking bowl serving dish all in one, right from the oven to the table. When I get it all in there, you make it look nice and pretty on top. And what I like to do is just put a little bit of crushed pepper on top, put a little bit of spice and a little bit of niceness. Okay, and that is it. It's ready to go into the oven. Now what we do is we cook it at 350, preheated 350-degree oven for 20 minutes. And it comes out, ooh, so crinkly and good. Let's bring it over and put it in the oven. Okay, we'll check back in 20 minutes. Hi, we're back. It's been 20 minutes. We've got our crab dip in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 minutes, so I think it's time to come out. Let's go check and see. Oh yeah, it's done. warm right now. And I'm going to show you how I like to serve it. Once it comes out of the oven and it's hot and creamy, what I like to do is serve it on a platter. Here, I've got a pretty little platter here. And what I like to usually do is garnish it with some things like, I'm using red grapes today, and you can use green grapes, fruits, anything you'd like that makes it look pretty. We do eat with our eyes first, don't we? Alright, so I've got some green grapes mixed in my bowl. I also have some fresh parsley. You can just put that to the side. And what I really like to serve this crab dip with, I usually serve it with Ritz crackers. I've tried different types of crackers over the years, and I find that Ritz really has a great flavor with it. But if you have a favorite cracker or a flatbread or even carrots and celery that you want to slice up and use that for a dip, you can use whatever you like. I'm just going to serve it with Ritz crackers today. So what I like to do is just take all my crackers and just put them in the platter nice and pretty all around. All situated in there. Okay. Here's my bowl there in the middle. Alright. Got all my crackers in here and ready to go. Now I'm going to take my crab dip and I'm going to put it in, and you can see it's so beautiful. You set that right in the middle of your dip, of your platter. And I take a little server, a little spreader, put that in there, and I can also put some parsley or something to garnish it with on top of the dip, so it just looks really pretty. And there you have it, ladies, a wonderful, wonderful appetizer that is sure to please, and it's so delicious. I know it's going to become a family favorite for years to come. Okay, now that we've got our platter and our dip all ready to serve, the best part is the taste test. Okay, I'm going to go in for it right here. Oh, wow. Look how creamy it is. With all that Philadelphia cream cheese. How bad can that be, right? And here we go. I'm telling you, this is a wonderful, crowd-pleasing appetizer that's going to become a favorite of yours. I hope it does anyway. I hope you taste this and you love it as much as we do. Thank you so much for coming into my kitchen today and allowing me to be a part of this contest for Philadelphia cream cheese. And I had a great time. And Paula, you always wish us love from your kitchen, so I just want to send that back to you. I wish you best wishes and love from my kitchen to yours. Have a great day. Thanks.